Sometimes when you're living in a really challenging situation, like you're facing a challenge with the criminal justice system, or there are other complications in your life, whatever they may be, it's hard to see the future. It's hard to see what you can build or how new opportunities will open in the future. My name is Michael Santos. I'm the founder of prisonprofessors.org. We're a nonprofit to try and help people see that regardless of what you're going through today, there's always going to be a better opportunity in the future. But you've got to want it. This is the lesson that I learned while going through 26 years in prison. And through our website at prisonprofessors.org or on any of our social channels, which I hope you will follow, you will see that message. You will see that a couple of things. One, I'm never going to ask you to do anything I didn't do. Two, I'm never going to lie to you. And three, I'm never going to charge you a penny. I'm simply going to show you the strategies that I learned from leaders. And those leaders helped me believe that if we invest in ourselves, we can create new opportunities. And I frequently go into places where people are filled with struggle, like prisons. And those people are frequently getting the message that you've got nothing coming. They're getting a message that indicates you're never going to be judged for anything other than what happened at the worst time in your life. But of course, since I've been home, and I finished serving my prison sentence in August of 2013, and since coming home, I've met a lot of people that were in much bigger prisons than I was ever in. Life is about liberty. Life is about freedom. Life is about building your best possible experience. That's what I learned from leaders, and that's what I try to share with people who are going through a challenge right now, because they don't see it. So when I go into prison, sometimes they say, well, what can you do for me? If I go through your program and I've still got 10 years to go or something along those lines, I'll say, well, if you've gone through my program, in theory, and it's called Preparing for Success After Prison, or Triumph, or the Digital Economy, or any of the courses that we offer, you should know what to do. But sometimes people lose hope, and I understand that because I've been there. I was in there for 9,500 days. I was just very fortunate to be able to get a message from many people. And it was really inspired by a CEO by the name of Brian Chesky, who founded Airbnb, which many people know. And he was asked a question: what was the hardest thing you had to do when you were building your company? And he said, hardest thing I had to do was during COVID, and I had to lay off 2,000 people or 3,000 people or something along those lines. And he said when he had to lay those people off, he had to think about how could he help them recalibrate and rebuild. So he built a portion on his website called airbnb.com/talent. And on that page, he featured everybody he was laying off. And he would talk about the ways that they are so amazing and why they bring value and why he's sad that he had to let them go. And I thought that's something that we could do at our nonprofit. So we built this page, prisonprofessorstalent.com, and we don't charge anybody anything. Our nonprofit funds it because we want you to be a part of the solution. Well, I work on advocacy out here to try and change laws so that we are not leading the world in the number of people that we incarcerate. So instead, we're helping more people who are going through that system emerge successfully with their dignity intact, so that we end intergenerational cycles of recidivism and so many problems that afflict people who go into that system. I need help. I need other people to give me the strength. And that's what prisonprofessorstalent.com does, is it allows us to build a profile that highlights all the reasons why you are a worthy candidate for relief. And recently, you can see kind of the result from that, because I'm filming this in January 2025 in beautiful Santa Barbara, where I'm traveling up here to Northern California in preparation for further presentations I have to give. This one's going to be at UC Berkeley and in other areas. But I'm simply trying to help people see that if you memorialize and document all the ways that you are extraordinary, and you start doing it today, you will start building an asset that you can use to leverage your way into a higher level of liberty, Those are the tactics that I used to get through 26 years in federal prison. Is every day that I was in there, I would memorialize what I was doing. I would document all the steps that I was taking to prepare for success. And I know it's something that you can do, and it's something I'm encouraging you to do. Today, start showing why you are an excellent candidate for relief. And if you want to see what an example looks like, just visit us on social if you're seeing this, and there'll be a link to our website at prisonprofessors.org. And you make sure you go to .org, not .com, because .com is a legacy site that started when I first got out of prison. You want to visit prisonprofessors.org and visit the founders page. And there you will see that I never ask anyone to do anything I didn't do. I make a pledge to never lie to you. And I promise that I'm never going to charge you a penny for any of these services. Instead, I will be working out here to try and change the system so more people can work toward earning freedom. And if you haven't read the book, Earning Freedom, make sure you visit our books page. And if you can support the nonprofit and buy the book, awesome. Those revenues go to support the nonprofit. If you can't, then just enter your information and we'll send it to you without charge, to the extent that we have resources. In any event, I just wanted you to know about Prison Professors Talent. I know our talented team is putting some B-roll footage in there to kind of show you the site, but it's super simple to do. All the information is right there available on the site. I just want you to know that we believe in you. I'm Michael Santos, founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you. Thanks so much.